It's Gorilla Nems. I'm live with Mikey T. You heard? Don't ever disrespect me.
You've battled people who have battled Eminem. Tell us about the battle with Marv 1.
That's one battle. If it wasn't filmed, I wouldn't have remembered that all. I met Alchemist that night, and years later, I met Alchemist again and was like, yo, what up? Nice to meet you. I'm a big fan. He's like, bro, we was hanging out in Detroit. I judged your battle. I was like, oh, shit, my bad. Razzcast was there that night, too. Same thing with Razzcast. Now, these is like my favorite. Alchemist, one of my favorite producers. Razzcast, one of my favorite rappers, who I'm honored to call peer now. Both of them guys. But again, I remember we went up to Fight Club. So Proof, and this is when D12 is fucking platinum, on top of the world. I'm on the phone with Proof, Bizarre, on a daily basis, just kicking it like we homeboys for hours, talking about rap, talking about life. They were the coolest guys, man, especially, like, this is still my man, Bizarre. Proof, amazing person. When you were with him, it was like, yo, he got you. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, yo, we're throwing a Fight Club in Detroit. We want you to come battle. And I was like, no problem. I'm there. And then I guess the Fight Club guys from out here started catching wind of it. And one night, International P called me and was like, yo, we don't want you to go over there. But I already had booked the van to drive over there, had my peoples ready. And I think they was like, yo, come over here to the Fight Club in New York. We'll give you $1,000 to not go. I rented the van, went, picked up the $1,000, and I left right to Detroit. So I'm in the back of this fucking church van. All my peoples is in the chairs. I'm in the back where the luggage goes, sniffing coke, popping Xanax, sniffing coke for 8 hours. We get to the fucking Detroit. I lay in the bed, and I'm out cold for 4 days. Right? I don't remember nothing about the trip. I just remember them waking me up, saying, yo, you got a battle. Like, kind of like Weekend at Bernie's, fucking bringing me in the van to the battle. I don't know how I was standing. I don't remember nothing about that battle. I just remember fucking seeing it. Like, I don't even remember this happening. And then, and that's one of my, most popular battles. But Marv 1, I've been to Detroit mad times after that. The Marv 1 is my guy, Quest McCody, the whole D12. They were really holding us down. Like, they looked at Bizarre like a joke rapper and stuff like that. Bizarre and his peoples had mad guns with us wherever we went. Like, we were well protected in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? We was on 7 Mile, 6 Mile. We was all over the place, and they was holding us down out there. And it was, the times I do remember, it's nothing but great things. We fucking singing R&B. There's a video of me, Proof, and my crew fucking singing fucking R&B in the middle of like 7 Mile or some shit like that. Proof was the man, Bizarre was the man. It was always love, and I always had a good time. But yeah, Marv 1, my guy. But yeah, I don't remember shit about that battle that night.
I just thought it was crazy that Proof is there hosting the battle.
Facts.
Like, that's classic. Bizarre right there beside him. How was Proof as a battle rap host?
And you know what? I could see why he was loved so much in Detroit. Because it was like, he was respected and maybe even feared a little, but it wasn't, he was also loved. It was like he had all three of those things. He was loved, feared, and respected. You know what I'm saying? And but the love overpowered most of the shit. When you were with Proof, it was like you were golden. And that's why when I look back, and I was locked up when he passed, man, and I'm mad because they told me, it was like, yo, my peoples was like, yo, we going to the funeral, and I wasn't able to fucking go. And it was heartbreaking. But Proof, you could see why he was so revered when you hung around him, especially in Detroit, because he was that guy. He was that guy. Everybody loved him.
So did you end up on 8 Mile? And is it crazy like that on 8 Mile?
Yeah, absolutely. It's really like that out there. I don't know if it was 8 Mile, because, out there it's like they got 8 Mile, 6 Mile, 7 Mile, 5 Mile, whatever the fuck. So, we was definitely outside. I know we was definitely on 7 Mile. I don't know if we went to, like, Eminem's trail. We didn't do none of that. But it's definitely crazy out there. And it's definitely, and this is before they hit bankruptcy. You know what I'm saying? Like, later on, like in the 2000s, the Detroit went bankrupt and then there's mad deserted houses. This is before that. And it was super, like, dangerous out there. Like, I'm from New York. I could tell when something's dangerous. I know when I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be, and I was everywhere I wasn't supposed to be in Detroit. But we were with D12 at the height of D12, and they held us down like bodyguards. You know what I'm saying? We were golden out there, and it was dope to see a part of the country that is dangerous, and you know it's dangerous, but you're good in. It's pretty dope. It's like you guys right now, Coney Island. These fucking guys are golden with me.
We're on Mermaid right
Exactly.
now. We're on
16th and Mermaid.
16th and Mermaid,
Facts.
but I noticed that you could see, what was it? You could see 16th and 19th and 17th. Where's 18th?
There's no 18th.
There is no 18th in Mermaid.
There's like 3 blocks in Coney Island they don't have. So it starts from like 15th. There's no 18th. There's no 26th. And there's no 34th. It goes from 15th Street to 37th Street. And there's no those 3 blocks. I don't know why.
No, it's dope to be out here on Mermaid, man.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you having us out. It's dope. So I want to talk about your relationship with the late, great DJ K. Slay.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace. You know, it wasn't hard to see that Slay saw something in you. Could you tell me a cool story or something you could share about Slay?
Slay was the man. So Slay, I never had met him until one day my man Ron Mills from Sirius XM hit me up and was like, yo, I got a slot. It was like 4 in the afternoon. He was like, yo, I got a slot for you tonight at 8 o'clock. We need somebody to come up and rhyme on K. Slay. You down? You got bars? I was like, I always got bars. And I went up there, and that was my first time meeting K. Slay, and it's one of my more famous freestyles. I bodied it. Raekwon called after, was like, yo, this kid killed it. And from that point, K. Slay was like, yo, you go whenever to come up here. And then I started going up there on a regular basis. And then one night, I did another show up there. Me and all my people. No. I'll tell you what it was. I was eating at Del Frisco's, which is right next to Sirius XM. So me and all my peoples was eating at Del Frisco's. We come out, and K. Slay is walking with like 3 bitches, bad bitches.
Straight stunt.
Right? Yeah, straight stunting shit. My man's like, oh shit, Slay, he's talking to one of the girls, and Slay either told the bitch like, Slay was like, yo, come here. Walk a straight line. He did some pimp shit to this chick. Where she was like, my man was saying something to her. I guess he must have seen. Like Shorty was giving my man some love. He stopped her right there in her track. Yo, come here. Walk a straight line. Made the bitch walk a straight line. Then she stood right behind him. And then say another word to my man. It was like some real pimp shit. I was like, oh, Slay really got it like that. And yeah, they threw me on the 200 deep joint, and Slay was just always somebody that was accessible, especially if he fucked with you and he knew you was a real rapper, like if you really had bars, and because he comes from that golden era where it was like you really had to rap, and if he knew you really could rap, all it was like a text or email with your new shit, and he was playing it on Hot 97. He was the first one to play me on Hot 97, actually, and you know, it was always an open door with him, especially for real spitters or real motherfuckers. Even if you couldn't rap, but you was a real dude in the streets and you rapped, he would play your shit too. You know what I'm saying? He was an open door, man. Slay was a good person, somebody very necessary for the culture, and he's very sadly missed.